And Jeff, yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize we had it on everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Just hold it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hold it.
Hello, I'm Tristen, and I will be reading you an article named "A Quiet Place is an Amazing Place to Write a Story." When I am in a quiet space like a library or a quiet classroom, my ideas and stories really come to life. And I get really absorbed in the story and start to write my characters in either fantastic or drastically devastating scenarios. A commenter on a site named Quorum made an interesting point, saying that writers should be in a quiet place to write so they can get info on the story they are writing about. To further elaborate on their point, writers should be in a quiet place to gather information on whatever they are writing about. But if they are writing something more fictional, writing in a quiet space gives them an opportunity to let their creativity flow and become words on a page and turn into a beautiful story. Being in a quiet place could also help give different outcomes to a writer's story that the writer would not have thought of, like unexpected betrayal or a character surviving a scenario they before would have perished in. If you are in a space with a whole lot of noise, sometimes it can be hard to think and come up with ideas. And sometimes the ideas you do come up with may not be what you originally intended. When writing while listening to music, it tends to help you stay focused on what you are writing about. According to the website medium.com, according to the website medium.com. From my personal experience when listening to more classical music or jazz, I tend to have a story more set in the past. But when I listen to more of today's music, like rap or hip hop, I tend to have a more futuristic style to my writing. While writing when listening to music is great. It tends to give a different perspective on what you're writing about. Say you are writing a fictional story while listening to more upbeat music, your story seems to have a more upbeat mood. Quietness.com says that spending extended periods of time alone creates the space to concentrate on one's passion. To go further onto what quietness.com said, during my personal experience, when I am alone, my stories tend to grow and the passion I have for my stories grows as well. Some studies have shown that how important silence is to the success of life. Individuals, as they move through the creative process, according to whisperroom.com. Solitude can also be a great way to really dig deep and think of a fantastic story. Silence is an important part of the creative process, and I couldn't agree more. Since a lot of authors prefer silence, a lot of those authors' stories either wouldn't have happened or would not have been as good. This is. I asked some people around my camp what kind of area they would like to write in, whether that be a loud and noisy room or a room that is dead silence. All of them said they would like to write in a dead silent room. But when I asked them to elaborate, my good friend Amari said that he would rather work in a quiet room because he doesn't want people to be distracting him while he was writing. But when I asked Dorian, he said he would rather work in a quiet room because it gives him the opportunity to get his thoughts together and he has the option of listening to music. Music, solitude, and a quiet place can all help in writing, but in different ways. Music can help with the emotions of your story and even to connect with the reader. A quiet place can help with coming up with ideas, while solitude can help focus your ideas and put them on a page. Even though these are three different ways to write and connect with your reader, they can all be used to bring out your full potential in writing.
Yay! Woo! Good job. Good job. Hey, good job. I gotta give that picture to your hand.
Next up is Aiden.
You. Okay. There you go. Then we're able to Y next. With what next? Okay.
My name is Rawlins, and I'm going to be reading about the important role of computer programmers in today's world.